Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. I am in San Salvador, the capital of El Salvador. Right now, I'm on my balcony. This is where I'm staying. This neighborhood's called Antiguo Cuscatlan. It's very beautiful, and you've got lots of gorgeous Mediterranean-inspired houses. So they've all got these rooftops which have terracotta tiles. First thing I'm going to do is just hit the streets of this neighborhood. So this neighborhood, Antiguo Cuscatlan, sits on a hill, and it's very cool because you have a view of the San Salvador volcano from here. I read that Antiguo Cuscatlan means the ancient jeweled city, because Antiguo means ancient in Spanish, and apparently Cuscatlan means the jeweled city in the indigenous language. I assume it's quite kind of like middle, upper class. See what I mean about the kind of Mediterranean-inspired homes here? Like this cute one here, all terracotta, the little tile with the number 2 on it. It just is very kind of Spanish, Portuguese in style. They are very charming. Es viejo, es un barrio antiguo.
Sí.
¿Sí? Es muy lindo. Las casas son muy lindas. ¿Y quién vive por acá?
Aquí vive diferente.
Diferentes familias salvadoreñas.
Salvadoreños y extranjeros.
¿Y extranjeros también? ¿De dónde?
De varias nacionalidades, guatemaltecos, hondureños,
Oh, ok.
mexicanos.
Mexicanos, de todo. ¿Es un barrio más afluente, dirías? Sí. Más las casas son caras. Y yo estoy quedando en este edificio. ¿Han construido ahora nuevos edificios?
Sí.
Recién, es recién.
Sí.
Ah.
Allá está otro.
Sí, hay otro apartamento también.
Esos apartamentos están costando $300,000.
¿Qué piensan la gente? Porque no pega mucho con la arquitectura de las casas antiguas, ¿no? Es como un poco de un choque, ¿no?
Ese edificio, al principio, cuando comenzaron a hacerlo, varias se opusieron a que...
Protestando.
Sí, pero con las casas estas pequeñas, para que iban a quedar...
Y eso como va a tapar el sol, la luz y además la vista, ¿no? Y durante la época de las pandillas y todo, ¿cómo estuvo esta zona?
Estuvo calmado.
¿Calmado?
Sí.
¿No tuvo los problemas de crimen ni nada?
No.
¿Por qué?
No sé, tal vez tal vez porque la gente quizás vive más, la gente más, digamos, de clase media, se puede decir, ¿verdad?
Ellos tienen seguridad.
Y en cambio, esta zona donde tal vez son digamos, de
¿Bajo sueldo?
No, de bajo sueldo, no, de baja categoría, las personas, campesinos, así, que se organizan, digamos, las pandillas.
Pero acá la gente tuvieron seguridad.
Sí.
Y por eso no molestaron mucho acá a la gente. Bueno, muchas gracias, señor. Muy interesante conversación. Gracias. I mean, obviously you do get a mix of Salvadorans, other people from Central American countries and elsewhere who are buying up, these new apartments and things. So for example, here you've got this beautiful, it's gorgeous Mediterranean home, yellow and very Mediterranean green shutters. And then on the other side, you've got this brand new apartment block. So you can see the difference is kind of jarring, really. But that's kind of the thing everywhere in the world today. It's just more and more apartment blocks as opposed to beautiful homes. So this is really the main bit of Antiguo Cuscatlan, where you've got all the restaurants, so many pupuserias that are already very busy. Seeing as today is Easter Friday, I think there's going to be a procession very soon. There's already a lot of people out and about, and on the floor here there's something interesting. I'm not quite sure what it is. So I think it's probably something to do with Easter, and it looks like it's all been done with some sort of different coloured salts. They've drawn Jesus Christ with the coloured salts, There's a lot of detail in his face. This is the plaza here of the town, the Plaza de Cuscatlan, the little park, which is very cute. And there's lots of street food. ¿Qué estás? Porque hay mucha gente tomando algo que se ve caliente y no sabía qué es.
Esto es atol de piñuela.
Atol de piñuela.
Piñuela.
¿Es un nuez?
No, es como los hijitos de la piña.
Los hijitos de la piña, de la fruta.
Sí, aparte de la piñuela le ponen otros ingredientes como maicena.
Es algo muy tradicional.
Y aquí enfrente está el atol de piñuela, el atol chuco.
Oh, there it is. Creo que voy a probar algo. Gracias, muchas gracias. La piñuela, por favor.
Una piñuela.
Una, por favor. Quiero probarlo. Nunca he probado. I'm going to try this piñuela that the woman was drinking. Tiene como sabor de piña.
Sabor a piña, pero es un poquito más ácida.
Más
y
ácida.
La piñuela es una chibolita, sí, esa solo se mastica nada más.
Solo se mastica. ¿Y es de la fruta o no? Esa cosa,
Es
sí.
fruta, la piñuela es la fruta. Ahí está
Es la fruta.
1.25,
Okay.
gracias.
Yeah. Es un poco,
ácida, dulce.
un poco dulce, pero también un poco ácida, ¿no?
Sí.
Oh, so that's the fruit. Amazing. Very local. Well, it's a very nice vibe around here. Very family friendly, loads of families out and just, I think everyone's kind of sitting down, waiting for the procession. And here is another huge flag made of salt. This one, it just goes on forever. And it leads to what looks like is the cathedral of this plaza, a very cute cathedral. It's just really nice to see because, of course, you know, Latin American countries are so religious, they're so deeply religious, and something like Easter, it's nice to actually be here for it because, you know, now in England and things like that, you don't really have this feeling of what Easter was originally truly all about, which is God, Jesus, Catholicism. So now everybody's going to basically follow the procession around this town. It probably takes about 3 hours and then they'll come back to the church. But yeah, it's amazing. There's so many people and I think everyone's just very religious. So you can feel like it's actually just something that's very important here. It's a very important day today. This area is called San Benito and Zona Rosa, so it's where a lot of the international visitors who come to San Salvador stay. It's much more kind of modern and built up than other parts of the city. So you'll see, for example, the roads are in amazing condition. They really kind of upkeep all of the plants and the flowers around here. It's where a lot of offices are, so you'll see lots of kind of high-rise glass buildings here and office workers. So it's certainly got more of an international feel to it. There's quite a lot of American chain restaurants that I've seen here, like Wendy's, Pizza Hut, McDonald's. So this is very much the modern side of San Salvador. I've just seen the really cool Google offices here, and it's amazing because Google actually decided to have their headquarters of Central America here in El Salvador, and they built the offices last year, so they look amazing. Also, El Salvador and the government are really trying to push this digital initiative of sort of digitalization across lots of economic sectors, which makes sense because so much is online nowadays. But I love it. I just think that nowadays you can be a real creative if you have a strong online presence, which is what I really leveraged when I started my YouTube career. So I actually have an amazing offer for you guys in this video, which is 10% off Squarespace. I just think if you are a business or a brand, having an online presence is super important, and Squarespace allows that to happen because if you're somebody that doesn't have any prior knowledge building a website, they let you do it, make it from scratch, all on your own, by using their beautiful ready-made website templates and leveraging their incredible AI technology. So they have templates covering all sorts of ventures. If you have an online e-shop, for example, selling products or services, if you have a blog, say you have like a photography blog or a cooking blog, they have blog templates, they have membership templates. So really, they cover all different sectors. I made my website using Squarespace. I just chose a really beautiful template which I thought matched my brand's aesthetic, and I was able to do things like drag and drop my photos into the website, change the colour and the font to match my brand's aesthetic. I went for a homepage with a menu along the top so I could have different pages on my website to showcase my YouTube videos, my social media. I also love the fact that once I launched my website, Squarespace have amazing analytics tools which allow you to see where your traffic is coming from, who's visiting your website and when. So that's really handy for your website strategy. So I recommend building your website using Squarespace. Head to squarespace.com/MeliniAngelica. Once you're ready to launch your website, you get 10% off by using my code MeliniAngelica when you enter it at the final stage of checkout. So have fun building an amazing looking website. Today, I have come to the top of the San Salvador volcano, which is, what I can see from where I'm staying in the city. So it's amazing. It just looms over the whole city. This is the Boqueron National Park, which essentially sits in the crater of the San Salvador volcano. So you've got a few trails here, and you can go and see some of the viewpoints, and you can actually see like a smaller crater within this big one, which is pretty cool. I'm going to walk to the first viewpoint. But it is very, very jungly. I love it. This is amazing because you're walking through these trails and just seeing so many cool flowers and plants that I've never seen before. The fact that it's literally half an hour from the city, and then you just, you're here and you're surrounded by nature and you feel like you're so far away from city life. Oh, wow, okay. This is freaking me out a bit because it looks like the floor is glass, which freaks me out massively. But from here, you're going to get a really good view, hopefully, of the crater. But wow, look at this. This view is amazing. There is the little crater, Boqueroncito, I think they call it. It's just incredible because it's so green. There's so much lush vegetation. And again, it goes to show how much natural beauty this country has. El Salvador, it does not stop amazing me with its endless beauty. The district of Mejicanos, and it's a suburb of the capital city. So this particular area is called Zacamil, and I wanted to come here because Mejicanos used to be one of the most dangerous neighborhoods a few years ago when gangs were operating in El Salvador. So there was a lot of crime here, and as soon as you get here, you sort of see everything changes, especially from where I'm living in Antiguo Cuscatlan, and from the center, you can already see there's so much rubbish just strewn all over the streets. So it's definitely a kind of low income neighborhood. So just coming here, it's so different. But now you have a lot of street art, and I've spotted quite a few murals with Bukele's image on them, which just goes to show that the residents here are probably so happy that they could kind of recover their neighborhood and they don't have to be scared to live here anymore. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola, ¿qué tal? Hola. ¿Este barrio cómo se llama?
La comunidad Emanuel.
Comunidad Emanuel. Este barrio antes era un poco peligroso.
Sí.
So aquí había mucho problema de las pandillas.
Sí.
Ellos estaban acá.
Sí.
¿Y ahora?
Ahora ya se los lleva a Bukele a guardarlos.
So ahora las cosas son diferentes, mejor.
Sí, mejor.
Mejor. Me imagino que los niños podrían jugar o no.
Antes
no.
Antes no.
Y ya no hay nada de peligro.
No.
Por acá. ¿Antes tuviste como un encuentro con pandillas y todo? Sí. ¿Te extorsionaron?
Antes.
¿Te extorsionaron también? A todos. Los que tenían tiendas.
Más los que tenían tiendas, súper.
O negocios.
Sí, todo eso.
40 semanal. ¿Y si no querías pagar? ¿En serio? ¿Conoces a gente que mataron y todo?
Sí, pero no aquí, yo de otro lugar.
De otro lugar. Porque ahora hay mucha gente diciendo que Bukele es un dictador, no sé qué, pero por lo que veo el país está ya muy seguro.
Sí, es que la mayoría de personas, creo que tal vez se enojaron porque Bukele metió quizás a los pandilleros, porque tal vez son familiares de esas otras personas, entonces por eso a la gente no le gustó eso. Y algo otra gente están conformes a que sí está bien que los hayan metido, porque o sea, al igual tal vez muchos mataban, robaban y todas las cosas.
Pero sobre todo, me imagino que estás feliz ahora con la libertad que tienen. Y pues para tu hija y todo,
Un futuro mejor.
mejor, ¿no? ¿Cómo se llama?
Abigail.
Abigail. Hola. ¿Cuántos años tienes?
Decime cuántos años tenés.
¿Cuántos años tienes?
2.
No, she's so cute. Gracias.
Bueno.
Chao,
Está bien,
chao. ¿Quién está cantando? ¿Quién está cantando? ¿Qué es? ¿Un qué? ¿Es algo religioso?
En la viña del Señor. Amén, hermano. Si al Señor le agrada, pues yo sé que el Señor recibe estas alabanzas.
Hola.
Ya mi vida se la debo a Jesús porque Él murió en la cruz por mí. Ya mi vida se la...
It's very nice because it's such a community here and it's Easter time. So they've clearly got a little religious club going on and they're singing very religious songs, which is lovely. Wow, you can kind of see how everyone lives here because it's very open, you know, and not a lot of windows and things, so you can just see into people's homes. Hola. Hola. ¿Qué estás haciendo? Oh, de tortillas. Ah. ¿Cómo está esta zona ahora? Esta zona, este barrio.
Estamos caminando bonito.
¿Era un poco peligroso antes?
Antes.
¿Sí?
Antes, sí.
Por las pandillas. Y ahora
Hoy está tranquilo todo.
está tranquilo.
Gracias a nuestro presidente que tenemos, ¿verdad? Porque él ha hecho un buen ejemplo, puso acá en El Salvador en lo que él mostró hacia nosotros, ¿va? Es que Dios le tocó el corazón a ese hombre y él lo puso ahí para que tuviéramos esa limpieza solamente en el país, ¿verdad? Y
Él ha
limpieza
hecho un
general,
buen trabajo, ¿sí? Y hay
Y
mucha
lo
gente,
felicitamos, ahí le damos una felicitación a él.
hay mucha gente que está diciendo ahora que Bukele es un dictador, todo esto. ¿Qué piensas?
Nosotros tomamos a bien de que el trabajo que ha hecho está bueno, pero lo malo que tiene ahí, tiene gente injusta ahí, que tiene gente injustamente metida ahí sin deber nada.
Ya.
Ahí vamos a una réplica que tiene gente ahí injustamente que no debe
Que
nada.
están inocentes.
Inocentes que no deben nada.
Ya, ya.
Entonces lo que queremos nosotros ver, ¿verdad? Si él saca a esa gente que tiene sin deber nada y deja a los que la deben.
Claro. Well, it looks like they're really trying to regenerate the neighbourhood. So, for example, you've got all of these apartment blocks here, and they've drawn murals on, you know, every single side of the walls, which is great because it's like, you know, bringing more art, more of a community feel, and, you know, really hopefully just completely bringing this place back to life. Hola. This is a barberia. Little boy's getting his hair cut. He looks so cute. ¿Son de acá? ¿De ese barrio? ¿Sí? ¿Qué tal el barrio? ¿Bien? ¿Tranquilo? ¿Sí? He's so cute. ¿Es su hijo? ¿Le gusta cortar su cabello o no? Oh, se siente cansado, con sueño. Chao. Este es tu negocio.
Así es.
¿Qué estás haciendo?
Muebles de la madera que sea.
Oh, muebles like mesa, silla,
Lo que sea. Si es madera, lo hacemos.
armario, todo. Wow. ¿Todo de mano?
Todo de mano.
De mano. ¿Cuántos años tienes tu negocio?
Tengo 72 años. Wow. Empecé a los 15.
Wow. A los 15 años.
A los 15 años ya andaba moviendo madera.
¿Has vivido acá en este barrio mucho tiempo?
Aquí tengo como 40 años.
40 años.
Aquí he visto terremotos, guerrillas, pandillas, todo he visto aquí.
Todo. Esto está bueno porque obviamente hoy en día no lo hacen así como antes, de mano, de buena calidad. Hoy en día hay muchas cosas de China que son baja calidad y que se rompen, ¿no?
Nosotros pagamos impuestos, ellos no.
¿No?
No.
Oh,
Entonces el mueble que ellos traen nos bajó el precio.
¿Y por qué los chinos, por ejemplo, no tienen que pagar impuestos acá cuando venden sus muebles? ¿Y es algo del gobierno, una política?
Es política.
Política.
Aparte que no nos metemos.
Los chinos han invertido también mucho, pero
Sí.
ahí se debe favores, ¿no?
Exacto, sí.
La gente está muy feliz con el presidente por el tema de la seguridad, pero ¿estás feliz por el tema de la economía? ¿Crees que ha mejorado algo el Bukele o no de la economía?
Queda muy aparte, punto y aparte. Para nosotros los de abajo, para los de arriba, sí. Nosotros vamos sobreviviendo de lo que, ¿verdad? Sobrevivimos.
Sobreviviendo.
Sí.
Pero ¿te gusta Bukele o no? ¿Y lo que ha hecho con la seguridad?
Es lo único.
Es lo único.
Es lo único que pasó dándole duro a todos.
Sí, sí.
Es lo que yo creo que todo el pueblo de El Salvador le agradece por eso.
Por eso.
Por lo mismo. Pero tenemos que pagar por eso, por lo que él está haciendo, tenemos que pagar
Impuestos
impuestos.
para mantener en la
Para
cárcel
mantener,
y todo,
sí.
la seguridad,
Sí, así es.
los militares.
Así es.
Pero que él todavía crees que tiene mucho trabajo por hacer, ¿no? Por el país, la economía y todo.
Sí, sí.
I like it, me gusta tu música.
Viejita, es
Yes,
viejita.
me encanta.
Sí, así.
Es muy linda. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Julio César,
Julio César.
el
Mucho
emperador
gusto.
romano.
Malini, del emperador romano.
Ya.
Mucho gusto.
Ah,
Gracias.
igualmente.
Buen día. Buen día.
Igualmente,
Chao.
vaya.
This place is called Planes de los Renderos, and it's basically a small community which is on a hill. So you've got these amazing views. This is one of the lookouts here. And you can see a lot of the city of San Salvador from here, especially now because it's sunset. So the lighting is beautiful. From up here, you can really see the layout of the city. So you've got the sprawling buildings at the base of what are a lot of green mountains. And of course, you've got the San Salvador volcano in the distance over there. So this area, which is just referred to as Los Planes by the locals, is a very popular place on the weekend. It gets very full up because all along the street you have so many little restaurants, pupuserias. A lot of them have these miradors and terraces. So you've just, they can dine or have a drink with these incredible city views right in front of them. This is one of the really nice restaurants with an amazing view from the balcony, and you've just got gorgeous views of the lake and the city and the mountains. It's just stunning. I just love this city. I've really fallen in love with San Salvador. So I basically ordered a dish which brings all the different traditional Salvadoran snacks. So you've basically got yuca frita, which is cassava, chicharron, fried crispy pork skin, empanadas, which are kind of deep fried pastries, and of course the pupusa. So I got the revuelta, which has got refried beans, cheese and chicharron. I'm going to take a piece of the yuca frita and have it with a bit of this chicharron. That's really good. It's something I've been wanting to try, the yuca frita and the chicharron. It's delicious. This is a cool place downtown. You've got the monument to the divine saviour of the world here. So you basically have a statue of Jesus on top of the earth, just like a huge roundabout. So you've got all the cars going around and some very modern buildings around here. So there's a lot of skaters here. I think it's kind of a skate park too. It looks like there's also a colourful water fountain display here, which is nice. Feels like a lot of European cities here. So here is another plaza in the centre, and you've got this beautiful cathedral lit up at night, which is the Catedral Metropolita, the Metropolitan Cathedral. You've got the National Palace here, the government building, which looks incredible. It's a very beautiful building, also all lit up. And then you've got this amazing library that they built. Apparently, China funded the construction of this library. It cost like $50 million to build it. And it looks amazing, and I think you can actually go upstairs and get quite a good view from up there. This is a really, really nice area of San Salvador, and I've been told that, you know, they really redid it, and before, just, you know, a few years ago, it was apparently very run down, not a nice place to come. And now when you come here, you're just like, it's incredible. You've got all these lights they've put everywhere, so it's very well lit. And then of course you've got these new buildings like the library, and it's just full of families and children and couples and everybody just sort of enjoying the weekend. ¿Son de El Salvador? ¿Sí? ¿Son estudiantes?
Sí.
¿Sí? ¿Estudiantes de universidad? No, de colegio.
Universitario.
Ok, 13 universitarios. ¿Qué tal? ¿Te gusta El Salvador, vivir acá? ¿Sí? Yes. ¿Te gusta? ¿Cómo es vivir acá? ¿Bonito para los jóvenes? ¿Hay cosas que hacer como para los jóvenes?
La verdad, sí.
¿Sí?
Aquí hay 24 horas abiertas,
Yes.
así que pueden venir.
Oh, 24 horas.
Sí.
Oh, wow. ¿Y qué tiene adentro? ¿Estos libros? ¿Algo más?
Ella sabe casi todo.
¿Ah?
Videojuegos.
Videojuegos.
Pero para poder acceder a los videojuegos hay que leer cierto tiempo para que puedan dar el permiso de poder ir a jugar.
Eso es bueno, ¿no?
Sí.
Y es gratis.
Sí.
No, vamos a entrar ahorita, porque nunca, no lo he visto desde adentro. Y puedes subir también.
Sí, se puede.
Ya. So, hay más cosas para los jóvenes ahora, como esto.
Sí.
Gracias, chao. This is an amazing building, so you can see all of the different levels. So here, for example, you've got loads of books, and then on the opposite side, you've got the video games. But kids have to read for a certain amount of time before they can play video games. So I think they have to read for like an hour, which is a good thing. It's a good incentive. Every floor is incredible. There's so much going on. You've got Star Wars play area here. Loads of figurines of really famous action heroes. I mean, I can imagine this place is really fun for kids. Little kids are playing jigsaw puzzles. It's just nice that like they have somewhere to come for free. So out here, there's a terrace, and you can see the cathedral, which looks really, really nice. And you can see all of the plaza. So it's a nice view. It's a really nice building. I love the way it's all lit up as well, like all these lights. This area is by the coast, and it's called El Tunco. So you've got the famous beach here, Playa El Tunco. It's a very cute town, and in recent years there's been a big project called Surf City. So this is just one of several development strategies by the government to really sort of develop the coastal areas of Salvador. It's attracted a lot of international visitors here, and especially a lot of international surfers, because they hold surfing competitions and things like that here. So it's like trying to benefit a lot the local communities here. So you've got a lot of little shops here of people selling their food, selling their products, their jewelry. That's what I think is really important, so that it doesn't just become sort of gentrification and pushing out of, you know, locals and what they offer, but actually just co-living with that. And it does really feel like that here, which is nice. I decided to come here because you've got lots of restaurants along the beach. So this is the Playa El Tunco, the very famous beach. Very famous for its rock here, just jutting out, the black rocks. And of course, you've got all the surfers in the distance, which is pretty cool because it's very famous for surfers. It's just great. It's only like 45 minutes from the capital city, San Salvador, which is pretty amazing because you can get here super quickly on the weekend. So, just recently there was a huge international surfing championship that took place here and brought a lot of people from abroad. And you can just see along the beach now, there's a lot of hotels springing up, so a lot of real estate investment being pumped into this area. Hola.
Hola.
¿Eres de acá?
Ya.
¿Es El Salvador?
Ya.
¿Sí? ¿Esto estás enseñando?
Ya.
Ah. ¿Tú eres de acá?
De Honduras.
Oh, de Honduras. So, estás aprendiendo a hacer surfing.
Es su primera clase por el día de hoy.
¡Wow!
Así que
Primera
ahorita
clase. ¿La primera vez que intentas hacer el surfing o ya? ¡Wow! Este lugar, El Tunco, es muy famoso por el surfing, ¿sí?
Ya, súper. Es como la playa. Es bien famoso porque se practica lo que es bastante el deporte del surf y es muy visitada por diferentes países.
Ah, ¿te gusta acá? El Tunco.
Yo soy de acá y me encanta practicar el deporte.
Ya.
Ya tengo 3 años de estarlo haciendo, amo hacerlo.
Wow.
Y me encanta instruir a otras personas también, es mi pasión.
Yeah.
Sí.
Ha cambiado mucho este lugar, hay más invertimiento.
Pues de verdad que sí, ahorita el turismo ha aumentado lo que es bastante y hay mucho turismo ahorita cerca. Más turistas, más surfistas, más menos economía mala para la gente.
Sí, es bueno, es muy bueno.
Ya.
Buena suerte con tu clase.
Gracias.
Suerte, chao.
Gracias.
El Salvador is becoming a destination for international tourists and travelers. It's becoming a surfing destination. Things are really looking up for the country, especially now that it's so safe. A lot of people feel comfortable coming here, which is so nice to see. One of the best things to do in El Salvador has to be to eat pupusas. I mean, for me, pupusas are just one of the defining things of this country. Literally everybody eats them at all times of the day. And I've come to a place called La Única Pupuseria, which the president, Bukele, has actually said in quite a few interviews that is one of his favourite pupuserias. So you've got some calendars and posters of him. So pupusas, basically a corn flour dough, or you can also do rice ones too. And they just put lots of delicious different fillings in them. You need to just decide what you want. So I went for the chicharrón, which is pork, and queso, the cheese, and it's delicious. And they kind of just like make it into a pancake and then griddle it on a very hot griddle pan. But you always have to top it with 2 things that they bring you, which is a pickled kind of cabbage slaw and this kind of very nice sour tomato sauce. I think they're a must. So take some of this pickled cabbage, and basically just put it, I like to put it on top. Some people actually open the pupusa, put it inside the pupusa. And then this is the sour tomato sauce, which I just like to pour on the top of it. The more the merrier when it comes to this stuff. This is the real kind of way to eat it, and you have to eat it with your hands. Really no other way to eat it. It's delicious, honestly, I love it. Pupusas have become one of my favourite foods in the world that I've tried anywhere. Esta pupusería de La Única, is it the best pupusería in El Salvador?
Yeah, it is the best.
It's the best?
It's the best for the taste. It's like very good. It's very like natural, and the ingredients are very fresh.
Very fresh.
Our president, he preferred this
Yeah.
pupuseria.
Bukele.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bukele, he really liked this this pupuseria.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's like, it's the best like around the area, all over the country. It's the best.
You've never seen him here?
I never seen him, but I hope so.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see him one day.
I come from to San Miguel only for
the
pupusas.
You come from San Miguel.
Yeah, we come from San Salvador.
It's far away. You know, everyone is so happy when they're eating pupusa, and I feel like the whole country loves to eat pupusa. I love pupusa. It's really nice. Well, it was very nice to meet you. Thank you. Bye-bye. I've been in El Salvador for nearly a month now, and I have to say this is one of my favorite places, and Salvadorans are some of the most generous, welcoming and honest people that I've met in all of my travels. And I just think, you know, learning about all of the hardships that the country has been through in recent times, it just makes it all the more admirable that the people are just still so happy, and they just really try to make do with what they have. I recommend coming to this country. People should come with an open mind and just take the time to talk to the people of El Salvador. Fall in love with the nature, the natural stunning beauty of this country, and just the amazing hospitality and food.